Hello, this is Maria from visasinportugal.com, and today again with another video. What are we going to discuss today? Today we are going to discuss the MiCA rules. This week is going to be about crypto, so today we discuss MiCA rules in Portugal. If this is information you like, hit subscribe, say you love it, and we go from there. Because you asked for this information, I'm providing it to you because I've got your back. So what is MiCA? MiCA is a set of rules that the European Union has established to uniformize all the legislation on this subject for all the countries within European Union. What are the changes for Portugal? Well, this is more for exchanges. This is not so much for you that holds crypto, buys and sells, invests, holds. It's not for you, it's for exchanges. So if you are an exchange and you are providing services within crypto, receiving payments within crypto and whatnot, you can still work until July of 2026. Starting August 2026, you are going to need a license. You need to apply. You have to have all the requirements for MiCA, and you need to apply in order to be licensed to have an exchange with headquarters in Portugal. Why do I say exchange a lot? Because normally we call exchange those providers where you can buy crypto, you can sell crypto, you can transact crypto to crypto. It's for those, okay? Now, what difference does it has for you, for me, for those who buy and hold as an investor crypto? Well, now you have rules that are more transparent. Now you know what you are buying for. You know that you are protected. They are licensed. You can see the fees. You can see everything because you are secured in Portugal. And you can complain because now they are licensed in Portugal and before they weren't. Okay? Which means there was a big question mark and how protected were you when you were working with exchanges within Portugal, and you couldn't even. So now with the license you can and you should. Big difference when it comes to exchanges in Portugal. Well, they are obliged to inform the government of the transactions they do within their clients. The fees, they are the ones that pay them. Somebody says, oh, Maria, but now it's going to be costly. It's not. It's the exchange that's going to pay the difference in taxes, not you. So for you, it's the same. What taxes are that? Well, when you do transactions within an exchange with headquarters in Portugal, you are going to pay a fee. That fee has a tax that goes to Portugal, but it's the exchange that pays, not you. It's already included in the fee that you pay when you transact within those exchanges. Okay? Now, what difference does it make if you contract an exchange in Portugal, in France, in Germany? It shouldn't be any because it's an European Union country and they all should have the same set of rules. So if you decide to hire Coinbase, who has headquarters in Ireland, or even Kraken is an exchange from the United States, but when they are working with European citizens, the headquarters, I believe it's in Ireland. You can check that in the information below on the exchange, and that information is there for compliance, for tax rules, depending on the country that you are a citizen of or a tax resident of. That's why MiCA is so important, because if you are in a country of Europe, you need to have the same set of rules for all the countries. And when you don't have that, then you are not with the economic base that made European Union. Okay? So that's the big difference. If you say, Maria, I don't like that, and I'm going to choose an exchange that is centralized. What does that mean, centralized? It means that you give your QIC or know your customer information, and you decide, I'm going to choose an Australian one. You're going to have the same set of rules. The only difference is that they comply with the rules within Australia, not Portugal. It's the same, okay? If you say, Maria, but I don't want the government to know anything about me, then choose a decentralized exchange. What is that? I believe Bybit is decentralized, just a name that just popped up in my mind, but I believe it's decentralized. What does this mean? It means that you do all your transactions and they don't ask for your information, your ID information, your name, and etc. Is that cool? It is quite cool, but then when you want to sell your crypto to fiat, euro, dollar, or whatever currency you choose, and you want to send it to the bank account, they might ask for information that you cannot provide because you did all those transactions in a decentralized exchange. That's the big difference, okay? If you like this information, hit subscribe, say you love it, and we go from there. I hope you have enjoyed. Bye.